Alright, how he's all doing? I guess like when you're on the golf course as well, and when you're on the range to um, a certain degree, sometimes you can lose where the plane is and how it feels to do certain things. So we've all seen the famous man Da Vinci with the arms out and all that. So if you're in the golf posture at the range or on the course, or if you're just warming up, if you take your lead arm and imagine that the lead arm's the plane, or the pane of glass that Hogan said cut through his neck all the way down, and your trail arm, you can check things. So if you want to come from the inside to out, you've got to come below the plane. So it's like in to out on the plane. And if you're wanting to hit a fade or a slice, you've got to come over the plane and that way. So you can feel the two differences just by using your arm, right? So, and when you're using the rope and swinging and letting it set, you can use the 45-degree line on the ground, so that your pivot takes you to the target. And once you visualize, if you go back to the videos we were talking about, Ben Hogan's 45 line is actually out on the ground, because Ben Hogan knew, as do so many of the top great players, and sort of like instinctively, that when they're swinging down, the line cannot be straight. The line has to be on a 45 degree, because as you swing down, your hips are opening and then you're straight. If you put a straight line down and you try and do that, you're going way left or over the top more often than not, and that is visually where your over the top comes from. It's not from necessarily being a swing flaw. It's more to do with, as you look at the target from behind, you're too caught up in the linear railway lines for your feet and the ball, and you're not worried about the gap that's in between them. Now the gap that's in between them is the place where the line goes in between your feet and the target line, which intersects the ball, which then means that you can swing up and you see the line, you're coming in onto the target line, rather than the over the top move, which is over, and from there you're going to either pull, hook it, or have to manipulate your body out of posture to come up to actually make yourself hit it. But you want to maintain and stay in posture and under, so that everything is in side bend for longer. And of course your impacts, that, and after impact, everything comes up, because you've got to clear. And if you didn't, you'd end up either hurting yourself physically on your back, or you would fall over, because the actual speed and momentum of the club, it torques the rest of your body up. And an interesting fact about the whole like up and down thing, as we explained before, if we get a cushion, do this in the house with a cushion. So you want to swing back and you want to, right? That's how the golf swing loads. It's behind you, right? And you can do this quite violently, so you can get behind and it's down. Everything goes down because people are saying, and we've seen these videos, oh, get to the top, let the club drop before. Come on, this is, yes, you've got to let the club drop, but you've got to let the club drop with some authority, right? You can do this with and you've got to take it easy, do it with a medicine ball, right? So you're going up and you're going, whoa, you're right, and there you are, perfect impact. You can see that just using a cushion, it's not going to damage anything. There's a bit of weight in it. So you swing up and you, right? And doing that 10 minutes a day with a rope as well, that'll teach you how to use your ground forces. And the key to all of this is, it's teaching you your ground forces, it's teaching you your swing mechanics, but it's not filling your head with mumbo jumbo about where the club's moving to, where it's going, what you have to do. It's automatic because you're training yourself with a system that is motion driven, right? And you'll feel it. You get to the top of the swing, you're hammering that down there, and then everything has got to come through, just like it translates over. So out of countless hours of delving into old books and videos from all over the place, the body driven stuff, the stuff that requires you to learn through picking things up through feel and motion, through touch, right? They work 100% of the time, 100% faster, and your body holds the information. So you're programming yourself through the drills, but then the drills just straight to the ball, like it becomes instinctive, and you will hear the difference in compression and sound in the way you're moving and the way you're loading because of a cushion and a rope and a couple of mind hacks that Hogan used that are not explained in the modern game. Coaches are missing these out, and the visual side of the game is twice as important as the physical side, because if you're starting from behind the ball looking at the target and you're fixating on the railway lines without the 45 in the middle intersecting the ball, you'll never swing it to target. Not on a release, you'll swing it on a manipulation that is, it's not like the cushion and it's not like the rope. And you'll know if you're doing that because I can tell you swing the rope and you can look at me swinging the rope and you can think, why? If you manipulate your golf swing, you'll find swinging the rope really, really difficult. Really difficult. And the cushion thing, if you manipulate your downforce and you're not used to, you'll struggle to drop anything behind you before you're through. And that is the secret of golf in a nutshell. 2 things that you need to know. So hope this has really helped you. This is like the biggest thing that changed everything about my swinging, the way I swing. One length obviously helped, but the fundamental mechanics of one length are the same as normal clubs. The way you've got to swing them, they're a lever. And this is the secret here. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoy it. I hope it really helps you. A sub to the channel would be Tremendous. Is that a word?